Have you ever attended any kind of memory workshops before? Okay. Coming to me, I am Satish. I am a trainer. What is the difference between a teacher and a trainer? Who develops skills? Who develops?
The skills of a person is called a trainer.
Yes. A teacher is one who teaches the concept to the other person without even judging or adjudicating what I say. Okay? Whereas trainer is somebody who makes people do. So I'm a trainer. I'm a trainer who prepares people for exams like GRE, GMAT, SAT, CAT, IELTS, TOEFL, everything. Okay? Apart from this, I happen to be a member of NHRD, National Human Resource Development, where I keep meeting CEOs and HRs of the companies. Hence, it makes me competent to prepare students for the campus interviews also. Okay? I do a lot of workshops, open workshops as well, like this. And I enjoy a monopoly of being the only memory enhancement skills trainer in Andhra Pradesh. I prepare students for Linka records and Guinness records in the field of memory. Okay? Will you believe me? Will you believe me, or have you believed me when I said I will make you memorize 600 words in 2 days' time?
No, sir.
Right? Okay. So what will you give me if I succeed in making you memorize 100% recalling ability with each one of you, irrespective of your caliber? I don't need treat. Okay. Fine. Get me a good score. That's all. Right? So will you believe me if I say that if you tell me your or any month, date and year, I will be able to recall that day. Will you believe me? Then at least. No? Have you ever seen anybody recalling the whole calendar?
Yes.
Yes? Who?
Jasima.
Jasima doesn't do it.
No, sir. I know is,
But how many years does he do?
in 90s. 90s or 80s.
So, yeah. I do unlimited calendar. Any century you ask me, I'll tell you the day. Any century. Or if you know your day of birth, you can tell me your date of birth, date, month and year, I'll tell you the day. Anybody?
14/11/1992.
14/11?
1992.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
25th Jan 1993.
Monday?
5/12/1993.
Sunday? I'm not a superhuman. Don't look at me like this. I'm not superhuman. It's a technique. It's a purely a technique. Okay? And I have a 12-year-old son. Okay? And he can teach you 3 years calendar in just 10 minutes time. 3 years. Any 3 years. Okay? In just 10 minutes time. Today I will make you superhuman. Okay? Make you all superhumans. Right? Hello. How many of you feel you have a bad memory? Raise your hands, please. Okay, all of you. Could you just come here? Could you just come here? Now we have 2 virtual computers here. Okay? What's your name? Sai. Please come here. Please come here. Now these are computer A and computer B, Manasa and Sai. Okay? Now I am going to give them simple 12 objects. Simple 12 objects. Okay? They will listen to me first and then recall in the same order. Same order. Ready? Ready? Yeah. Tree, mobile, pen, bucket, table, television, elephant, jeans pant, give up, sunglasses, camera, globe and computer. Presuming that these computers do not have virus, let's see. Computer A, start.
Mobile.
Okay, good.
Table.
No. He swallowed one object. Virus. Yeah.
Tree, mobile, pen, table.
No, I said only one. You also swallowed the same object actually, but yeah, please say. Thank you. Anybody? Nobody. Okay. See, when I said you have to recall them in the same order, you try to store the information in the same order. Yes? Yeah. Normally, when you see a brain, you will see a brain like this with convolutions, what we call as gyri and sulci. Any pharmacy or medicos here? Pharmacy students or medicos? Nobody. Thank you. Okay. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, nobody is there to correct me. Fine. Right. So gyri and sulci, what we call, and this part is called cerebrum. This cerebrum is divided into two parts, what we call as cerebral hemispheres, right? Left and right hemisphere, also called as left and right brain. Okay? The left part of the body is ruled by right part of the brain and vice versa. Till here, I think you know. Now, can you tell me the functions of left and right brain? No. Okay. We being mostly the dominant right-handers, our left side of the brain is more active. Okay. The functions of left brain are rote memory, what we call as mugging up, logic, reasoning, linearity, sequence, order, mathematical ability, analytical ability, etc., which has a limited potential. It cannot work effectively for more than 1 hour. That's the reason when you have classes, you have 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. If you have longer than that, you have breaks. Else you go to sleep, right? Especially after lunch break, because we have carbohydrate diet, right? So we memorizers use the right side of the brain more, I say. Okay, not that it's only the brain which we use, right? Right side of the brain has functions like creativity, visualization, imagination, daydreaming, okay, gestalt, what we call, or dimension, etc. Okay, these are the functions of right side of the brain, which has awesome potential. Okay. Now, when I said you have to recall them in the same order, you tried to store the information in the same order. Okay. So when I said tree, you took it as tree. When I said mobile, tree, mobile. When I said pen, tree, mobile, pen. When I said bucket, tree, mobile, pen, bucket. When I said table, tree, mobile, pen, bucket, table. Fast, right? So after some time, you probably started giving up, right? So this is how the left brain works, right? So does it mean that you all have poor memory? When you say that you have a poor memory or average memory or good memory, how do you define memory? Concentration? Okay. Who said that? Okay. Can you define concentration? I have a good memory, but I have poor concentration. If I say, will you negate my statement?
If you won't listen, you can't memorize. If you won't concentrate, you can't memorize.
If I am able to concentrate at least 15%, I can memorize some things. So there are two different entities, which means that they are not synonyms, right? So what do you mean by concentration, and what do you mean by memory?
Memory is something you remember.
Remember means what? What are you remembering? Huh?
What we done?
Come again?
What we done in past? I mean,
What we did in the past. Okay? What we did in the past, we remember. Yes. From where? From the past? No. From the brain. Yeah. From the brain. So, you all are able to recall the information, right? So, when you can recall, can you all recall your name and phone numbers? Yes. You can, right? So, when you can recall your name and phone number, which is present in your brain, you probably are not able to recall the words. What does it mean? A limited memory? Then lack of interest. So it's your dream to go abroad, right? So why can't you create interest to memorize words? You all are helpless to memorize such difficult words, though you have interest. Memory is not just remembering. Okay? Suppose if it is remembering, retrieving information from the storage, right? So when you prepare for your exams, you go to the exam hall, you get a particular formula, okay? You are not able to recall the exact formula which will give you the derivation, right? So you pull your hair out of frustration, but you can't recall at that point, right? After going home, have a nice shower, mommy gives you a nice coffee or tea or milk, then you recall. You are still remembering it. Does it mean that you have good memory?
Yes, sir.
No. Memory is recalling the right information at the right time. That is more important. So when you memorize words and you can't recall at the time of exam, after coming back home, you are able to recall, waste, right? So you must be able to recall anything whenever you need it. So, please, I will now tell you how to use your right side of the brain. Okay? All of you, this is not boasting. This will help you a lot in your words memorizing technique. Okay? So please, all of you, close your eyes and imagine a story exactly the way I tell you. Exactly the way I tell you. Okay? All of you, close your eyes. Right? Imagine a huge tree. Imagine a huge tree. Instead of leaves, mobile phones are hanging. How nice it could be, right? It could be. Mobile phones are hanging. You operate the mobile phone keys with your pen. With your pen. Lot of pens are dancing in a bucket. Give an animation to that. Dancing in a bucket. The bucket full of pens is very heavy, so you keep it under a table. Under a table. On the table, you find a television. Television. When you switch on the television, you find an elephant in the geographic channel. Elephant. Elephant is wearing a jeans pant. Could be ridiculous, funny, but visualize. Elephant is wearing a jeans pant. And then huge sunglasses. Huge sunglasses. So elephant looks very smart. So you take a snap of the elephant with your camera. Camera. The elephant becomes photo conscious. It doesn't like it. So it snatches the camera from you and throws it in the universe, and it falls on the globe. You visualize very creatively. Globe. And you capture the whole story in your computer. Do not open your eyes. Visualize again. Strengthen the visualization. Tree, water hanging, mobile phones. You operate them with your pen. Pens are dancing in a bucket. Bucket is kept under a table. On the table you find a television. When you switch it on, you find an elephant. Elephant is wearing jeans pant and then sunglasses. You take a snap with your camera. Camera is thrown onto the globe and you capture the whole story in your computer. Right? Open your eyes. All of you together recall. Tree, mobile, bucket. Within 2 minutes, how could you all become superhumans? None of you could recall. What does it mean? Underline this statement. There is nothing called good or bad memory. It is trained or untrained memory. If you know how to store the information properly, you will be able to recall any given information. Now you know how to store this information. Right? Reverse order. Very simple. Can you recall those LKG, UKG days? Yeah. It sounds good now when you go back. Fine. So, are you convinced that you all are superhumans now? If you know how to store the information. Similarly, now you get a sigh of hope that you will be able to memorize words with a proper technique probably.
Yes.
Now, can you tell me what is the seventh objective? No, right? You have to count right from the beginning. You have to count right from the beginning. So what does it mean? Random recalling is not possible. Only one after the other is possible. Okay? So it doesn't mean that we can't recall. With this technique, what we call as guided imagery method, or famously known as association, you will be able to recall one after the other. For random recalling, there is another technique. Okay? So we'll have a small exercise. Demonstration, I would say. Would you mind helping me? Now, you all can give her objects. Objects, I mean objects, which like pen or fan or chair or pizza or burger or bus or auto or marker or board, whatever you want. Okay? She'll write them, I'll memorize them and then recall in order and randomly also. You tell me the number, I'll tell you the object and vice versa. Okay? And I will make you do this. I will make you do this. I'm a trainer, okay? I'll make you do this. So start.
Laptop.
Ma'am.
Chocolate.
Biscuit.
Related.
Try to make, you're trying to make my
Cell phone.
Bus.
Rose. Camera. Machine.
Jerry. Jerry is not an object. It's okay, right?
Hard disk. Headset.
Car.
Dheeraj. Car. Lock. Now later. Car. Watch.
Bike.
Hotel. Thank you. Just give me some time. You are very fast in giving. Okay. Just 2 more minutes.